Well, that's our story then. Hello, everybody. This is Dave the Virgin Gamer, and welcome to Tomb Raider Anniversary. This is a weird game when you look at all sort of both pieces of information. Because on one hand, it's kind of the sequel to Tomb Raider Legend, but on the other hand, it's pretty much a remake of the very first Tomb Raider, and I'm not happy about that skin texture there. I'm completely confused here. Somehow Tomb Raider Legend, which came out in 2006, I think, looks better than this, which came out a year later, but this technically was a PS2 game, but so was Tomb Raider Legend. What the hell happened here? Guess they spent all the money on the random breast physics. Anyway. No, this, apparently Tomb Raider had a pretty good run on, at least the, 360 and PS3 and whatnot, because they had, I don't know if it was on PS3, doesn't matter, but at least the 360, because they had Tomb Raider Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld, which all three are pretty darn good games, I think. I've never played Anniversary, thus the title of the video saying, a first time playthrough. But Legend is one of my guilty pleasures, and I've not completed Underworld, but I have played enough. Anyway, let's just start. I'm going to be using mouse and keyboard just because it should be about the same as it was in Legend. Although, yeah, it's going to have to be played on a... I'm going to have to use a controller because I can't find a way to rebind the keys. And that's a horrible thing because I bet it has some of the hotkeys from Legend. Anyway, let's start. We're in Calcutta. Oh yeah, this is kind of replicating that cutscene from the first game.
Now what's a man gotta do to get that sort of attention from you?
If that's the sort of attention you want, Larson, you're well on your way.
Sounds like fun, but I'm only here to make an introduction. Lara Croft, meet Jacqueline Natla of Natla Technologies.
Good afternoon, Miss Croft. My research department has recently turned its focus to the study of ancient artifacts.
What's with your
I'm
hair?
led to believe that with the right incentive, you're just the woman to find them for me.
I'm afraid you've been misled. I only play for sport.
Which is precisely why I've come to you, Miss Croft. This is a game you've played before, with your father. You both spent years searching for the Scion of Atlantis. All you needed was the location of Qualopec's tomb.
You found Vilcabamba.
How quickly can you get to Peru?
Pretty damn quick.
Vilcabamba continues to elude us, and my insistence that we press on in spite of these failures has morale low. I suspect Jenkins to be the author of this sedition. He simply refuses to accept the possibility that Atlantis is the foundation upon which all known civilizations were built. Increasingly, I find it is Lara alone who remains untainted by academic dogma and open-minded enough to see this truth.
Lo siento, no traje bastante cuerda.
Not to worry, I'll find another way up.
Great. Okay. What? Use the movement keys to run. I know I have my damn... Gonna turn on the subtitles as well if we can. Subtitle. Okay. English. French! Well, frickin' everything. Okay, controls. Yeah. It doesn't show up. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and use mouse and keyboard. Why the hell not? Space. I don't remember the controls too well. So... no, that's not a hole. Man, I always mistake holes for other things. Jump toward a thingy to do a thingy. Ah. Use left and right. Now, if I remember... Yeah, E. I remember. Good old E. Wow, that motion blur. Huh. There's motion blur that just kind of happens randomly. Alright. Use the mouse to rotate camera. I'm glad I already knew that. Okay. Oh, Q to grapple. Wait, what? Quickly press Q to throw grappling hook. Am I gonna have to jump and grab? Is that a thing? Yeah. Huh, thanks for telling me, game. I'm glad I already knew that. So pretty much all three games kind of share pretty much the same gameplay. It's just this one somehow looks the worst, but, you know, since it's technically the first game in the series, I don't know. I guess it would be that way. But then again, Legend came before this. This is a continuation. They sort of fed this. Oops. I'm not using the mouse at the moment. I'm holding a cup of water. But they seem to have kind of joined Legend into this one, and it's all sort of all part of the same storyline. Because the brief time I played Underworld, it seemed like there was a lot of stuff I was missing. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Ooh. So much better. Press E. Okay, what was with the exclamation mark? I'm concerned. Oh shit, son. Oh, double shit, son. Yeah, because her ankles would survive that. I could be playing this right now. Fortunately, the in-game combat is reasonably comparative. Boom. So now you remove your shades. Okay. Welcome to the Ice Caves. I did actually briefly play some of the first Tomb Raider. And all I can say is I only beat like the first part of the first level. I didn't even make it completely out of the caves. Press shift to roll. Whee! Whee! Oh. I don't want to expend healing items and stuff just yet. Ah, close enough. Okay. That motion blur. Wonder if there's like a config file I can get rid of that with. Wow, that's weird. Okay. I'm not used to motion blur being in any of these games. Up. It may not look as good as Legend somehow. And it might be a little bit of a screw you to the original developers and, you know, changing stuff around. And, you know, you could watch Yahtzee's review if you want to hear about that kind of thing. But, you know, when it's all said and done, oh, you can't just hold down the button. It's a, oh goodness. Somehow it doesn't have mouse acceleration though, which is an improvement over pretty much most really shitty games. Ah, so it's shift which does that. Ah, I'm getting back into the swing of things. I am hip to the jive. Can't get up there. Man, that motion blur. But you gotta turn motion blur off if you're gonna be doing, what the arse is going on with her ponytail? It just kind of freaks out when it's directly behind her. Oh wow, it's that kind of PC port. Okay, okay. I can dig it. When locked onto an enemy, thanks. Press the target button. Just shoot the bat. It's not like I give that much of a crap. I'll do manual aim. Screw you people. Okay. Ah, what the heck is that on my toes? Ah! What the hell? Anyway. She still can't move. She has the whole Resident Evil school of design. You can't move and shoot. I do see that artifact over there. Whoa! Okay. Glad I saw that. Hold E and press up or down to do a thing. Okay. Stands to reason. Game's running at like 1200 frames per second right now. Which is kind of nice to see, even though it is bleeding obvious. Okay. Freaking Daikatana didn't run it at 1200 frames per second, and that game is shit. That's not what I wanted to do. And I'm not sure what the heck the graphics did just there. So we can... Oh! Bats! Are you gonna aim? Are you... What? Okay. Okay. Left mouse button aims. Let's keep that in mind. That ponytail thing is... Oh my goodness, this is a... It looks worse and is an overall shittier port than frickin' Tomb Raider Legend. Oh wow, I should just be playing that right now. Although, Shadowplay might be messing with it. I've noticed some games react badly to Shadowplay. Bioshock Infinite had a hernia trying to use that with Shadowplay. If those of you who backtrack on my channel, what? Okay. For those of you who... If you backtrack on my channel, you'll notice Elizabeth Skirt in that game hated me using Shadowplay. Well, technically it's my using Shadowplay, but... How do I drop down? F, E, space, shift. Okay. Shift is downward movement. Similar to Mirror's Edge. Okay, E. Kind of rotate up. No, E. Go up. Yosh. Tomb Raider. I can't remember if Underworld had any port problems so much as it just not really being that impressive in terms of visuals. It was gorgeous when it came out. I remember that much. Okay, we have to go backward. What? Press V or a small or large. Grand. Okay. Gonna try this one more time. Kind of a freaking hard reset here. I mean, that's one hell of a backtrack if you mess up. And considering this game really does kind of seem to have a bit of a leap of faith setup, which Tomb Raider has always sort of had a leap of faith system. Even the originals, just from what little I played of them, seemed to just kind of rely on the flow of the game, and the flow of the game was often unreliable. To the Tomb Raider 2013's credit, it didn't have leap of faith systems, but yeah, that was the problem. Other than, you know, instead of the game being complete and total what the hell field of view shit. Alright. Okay. So I found a secret. So that was not where we were supposed to go. Did I literally just boogaloo the entire joint just for a snaggletooth? Well, if you build it, they will come. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and leap, break your knees. Wonder if turning on VSync would solve that hair thing. Because that is just wonky. Alright, as soon as we get to a checkpoint, we're gonna have to find that out. What do we have here, Johnny? A checkpoint in a big room. I'm actually going to stop the recording right here. Actually, I'm just going to quit the entire freaking game, turn on VSync, and see if that solves everything. Be right back.